So it began on a retreat, actually, when I came to my spiritual director and told her that I was having problems with prayer. And what she suggested to me was that I come to prayer as a beggar, as Bartimaeus, a blind beggar. And in that, it just left me with this image in my mind, and it inspired me to paint. And so, in essence, that became my prayer, the painting, and it has ever since. It really, to me, is a spiritual practice, and it is the way that I am able to deepen deepen my relationship with God through something beyond words, and that's what I did. And my first painting is actually a woman on her knees praying. So
Great.
that's kind of where I picked up
It's
this.
a great path that's led you here.
Yeah.
How often do you paint now?
Well, I don't. I have a busy schedule, but I would say I paint when I truly say I want a day of prayer. And
Okay,
so
so that
I,
connection is still
yes,
always there.
I intentionally
Yeah.
create a day to paint. I never know what I'm going to paint. I might have some idea in my head. Usually when I do, it gets in the way and I don't paint it. And something else is born.
Right.
But it's always, it comes from being just open.
There's a great variety of paintings hanging out beyond us this evening. Are there certain, as you say, it comes to you, it's spirit driven, you can see, but are there certain themes that you find might recur in your
Absolutely.
work? Yeah.
Absolutely. I think the presence of light and darkness. And when I mean light and darkness, I mean, so there are a lot of paintings that will show a woman, a figure in the darkness, and they will either be a flame, signifying the spirit and how the spirit is born from darkness, or it's a progression. It's time spent. I have one picture where a woman is completely in the dark, in almost like a womb, a very fetal position, and in that painting, there is something happening in the darkness. There is a growth that is happening from that time spent in the darkness, and so that will be a reoccurring theme. How the light enters the darkness, and yeah, that's something I think you will find in most of my paintings.
One last question, Jackie. When you think of the people, your painting's going to be here, I think we said till the middle of June or so. So probably many people will be either intentionally or happening by, and obviously their attention will be caught. What would you hope might happen for people pausing to look at your work as they might pass by on a busy day, there might be staff members here or visitors, people come in to pray.
I hope that it brings them to a place in themselves where they are willing to just kind of be in the presence. I think that's the most incredible thing about art. It takes you to a place not only visually either enticing or it's a story, and if you can enter into that somehow, that would be, I guess, my hope, that you allow yourself to enter into that story any way that it speaks to you.
Great. Well, thanks again, Jackie Diele of Brooklyn.
Thank
Thanks
you
for
very
sharing
much.
your great work with us.
I
and we
really
look forward.
appreciate this opportunity. It was really wonderful. Thank
Thanks.
you.
Okay. Thank you.